This video is sponsored. That's right, I've been given the great opportunity to work with the people at Don't Starve to do a sponsored video letting you guys know what is new in their new DLC, Hamlet. From amazing new characters, great places to explore, and most importantly, a civilization of pigmen to mess with, Don't Starve Hamlet gives you a whole bunch of new content to deal with. If you want to get involved, click the link in the description. It will be the first link that you see. And I highly recommend you do, because it's a great game. But anyway, let's get straight into it. Hello, Poppet! Hey guys, welcome to my capitalistic overthrowing simulator, Don't Starve. I mean, when you've been dropped into the world of civilized, aristocratic, bourgeoisie pigmen, I mean, what else am I supposed to do but overthrow them? Specifically, with Don't Starve Hamlet. You know, just like the Siege of Leningrad, I'm willing to go to some very dire depths to make sure that I don't starve today. And I'm looking at you, Mr. Tasty Boy down there. You're starting to look like a damn snack. Also, to get in the spirit of the game, I have gone ahead and both starved myself, but also at the same time eaten 5 pizzas over the course of a few hours, just to get myself in the right mood here. If the video just randomly cuts off at some point, it's probably because I've actually starved to death and or puked to death. So if you're new to Don't Starve, and specifically Hamlet, and you're wondering what you're about to get yourself into, it's kind of in the title, just Don't Starve. You know, there's also a cool variety of bosses, looting, monsters, cool items to get, magic, and most importantly, dungeons! Right, if you had to overthrow a capitalistic society of pig people, which character would you be? I mean, honestly, so far, all of these are very strong contenders. Oh, I also got Tree Man, who actually looks like he might have come out of Chernobyl. So, you know what? Let's try him out first of all. Don't worry, boys, not the first time I've woken up in a mysterious temple as a tree person while a giant bug rolls dung around. Right, little do you guys know the very importance of dung right now. It's all we're gonna have to heal. Oh, one of those dung heaps actually found a whole bunch of flint, so if you wanted an excuse that someone's got a worse diet than you, at least you're not eating stones. You know, flint is the first thing I need to start my journey out here in St. Petersburg. First things first, though, we need to go on the search for civilization. Oh my god, it's the Germans! Looks like I'm already getting Barbarosa'd right now. Okay, so we're gonna have to remember this for later. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but that is essentially our tiger tank right now. Probably not sanitary that I'm building my axe out of that poo flint, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta Bear Grylls it. It's definitely a tiger tank. You can tell because it's stuck in the swamp. You don't get too close to the fire, boy! Sometimes I completely forget that I am literally a shrub. Yeah, see, it's the famous Russian diet of cooked radish, a bit of asparagus, and a slug. Even with all that radish, though, sometimes you just have to take some drastic measures. Oh, also, I can make myself a straw hat. Why the hell not? Great, now I just kind of look like a Vietnamese scarecrow. Oh, found myself a cave entrance. What we got in here, boy? Oh, it's time to loot. Welcome to my mind. We are my... Oh, okay, I need to make a mental note to remember where this is later. In fact, you know what? Might as well just start chopping. Oh, we found it, boys. It's civilization. Look at it. Wait a second. How can we call this civilization? Oh, hey, you, want to buy my radish? Oh, petals. She wants petals. She doesn't want my radish. You know, first things first when entering a new society is always common courtesy to find the man in charge and go have a brief word. Oh, found myself a shovel shop. Don't mind if I do, buddy. What wares do you have for me today, Mr. Piglet? Wait a second. What type of society am I in where I need to pay 5 oinks in exchange for a pitchfork? This isn't St. Petersburg / Leningrad. This is Berlin! Do you want my asparagus, though? Jules! Jules! The hipster pigs! Oh, found town hall. Let's go see who's in charge. Oh my god. It's George Bush. Oh, he also takes gold in return for... oinks! You know what, good sir, I'm going to take your oinks because I'm going to infiltrate their society and bring it down from the inside. Yeah, see, because of my cunning disguise as a pig man, and they can't see the fact I'm actually a Chernobyl baby, they'll never see it coming. Right, I'm gonna need 50 oinkers here to get myself a house deed, so I'll be back, buddy. Oh my god, they even sell food here. This is ridiculous. Here you go, people. Unlike that capitalistic swine shop, I'll just give you some asparagus for free. Alright, let's see who's stupid enough to come eat my asparagus. Oh, okay. Oh. give me manure in return for it. Oh, she gave me an oink. She gave me an oink for feeding her. Oh, I got another oink. I got an idea. All right, we're going to set up base right here and start getting to work. All right, we need to start Tree Boys Incorporated Plantery. We added the Incorporated onto it just so they didn't get too suspicious of our intentions here. Right, now it's time to build the nuclear bomb. By nuclear warhead, I actually just mean a shovel. You know, it's baby steps, all right? You get the shovel, you get the nuclear bomb. It's all in line. Don't worry about it. These goddamn pigeons keep going for my crop. Oh, man, the crop's not ready yet, but my belly's starting to be looking pretty empty. So, I don't know what the current stance is on looting stuff from ancient temples, but I found this last totem right here, and I'm gonna go sell it for a nice buck somewhere, hopefully. You see, boys? This is your mine on capitalism. Never, never do it, boys. Oh, you know that crucially significant item I found buried deep inside a lost temple? Yeah, it's worth 10 oinkers. Oh, guys. It's the Luftwaffe! Every time I cut down a tree or pick a plant, my little tree buddy actually gets rather upset about it. Probably because they were also born from the nuclear disaster that was Chernobyl, apparently. Listen up, buddy. You just gotta grow up, alright? Sometimes you gotta cut a few trees down, as they say. I remember the Siege of Leningrad actually having this much gardening involved. Small setback, might have just died, but don't worry about it, we'll be back in just a minute. So, the trick with these things right here is that they are incredibly poisonous, but if we go ahead and just drop them on the floor, our little piggies can't help but eat them all up. And they even give me coins for doing it. The fall of a society. It's technically like a war crime, or a chemical warfare, but because they're kind of doing it willingly. Although, maybe I'm doing it unwillingly by tricking them into eating it. It's very complicated. Oh damn, how did you manage to single-handedly afford that house without, you know, doing any hard labor? Well, you see, I found a bunch of idiots, and I kept feeding them poisonous fruit until they gave me money. It was a hell of a thing. Imagine getting paid to poison people. What is this? Hershey's chocolate. Right, I've essentially ended the town now. Here's the rest in gold. Give me my oinkers, and I want to get my house ASAP. I'll also be taking your head on a spike not too long from... Boom! I'm now a successful homeowner. People said as a millennial, I'd never be able to own a home, but with these 3 simple, easy steps, I managed to do it in less than 10 minutes. Harvest poisonous fruit. Feed deadly poisonous fruit to unsuspecting victim. Step 3. Collect hella dosh. So get out there today and make your home owning dream a reality. Tree Chernobyl baby does not take responsibility for like any lawsuits or anything that comes upon you though. Well, isn't this homely? I actually feel a little bit scammed, and that's kind of saying something considering how much scamming I actually did to end up in this position in the first place. I commit war crimes. I unleashed biochemical weapons. I am definitely getting a message from the UN at some point as well. I should probably start hiding the evidence in my shanty shack. Pretty cool. You can actually renovate your house however you want. You just need some oinky points, which I don't have many left over, so there's not really much we can get here. This might seem a little bit confusing, but just bear with me for now. Oh god, I started the boss fight before I said my funny line. So this is a new boss in Don't Starve Hamlet, and it's currently whooping... Okay, I died. I was actually pretending to run away there for the fear factor of it, but I inadvertently got myself killed. I don't even think I unlocked a new character then either. It's actually that depressing of an ending. But that's Don't Starve. That's kind of how it goes for the most part. But yeah, while the Germans did, you know, get the upper hand straight away with Operation Barbarossa, don't worry, I'll be back, and this time I'll have a T-34 on my side, at least. By T-34, I just mean more of that poisoned fruit. It's all I've got, honestly. But yeah, guys, that was Don't Starve. Incredibly fun game. I've played it before, as you could probably tell, or probably not tell because I just got killed by the boss. But don't worry about that. I'm a little rusty on that regards. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and leave me any more comments of any more weird games you'd like me to get involved with. Of course, this video was sponsored, and I have to give a big shout out to you know, Don't Starve for sponsoring the video. This a game, like I said when I originally accepted the sponsorship, was already on my to playlist anyway. Obviously, if you guys liked what you saw, go ahead and click the link in the description to get some more of Don't Starve Hamlet. I highly recommend it. It's a fun game that you can just hop in and out of when you feel like it. You can do so much in the game that I haven't even shown. There are so many more DLCs with way more content than any other game you'd probably see nowadays. Well worth the price. Go ahead, link in the description, and until next time, guys, I'll catch you around.